Okay. Steve, this video's for you specifically. Had a little bit of a fender bender, I guess you want to say. Somebody T-boned me. Knowing Toyotas, obviously Toyotas are pretty damn, yeah, tough skin because you can see that, yes, the high lift jack is not straight. It pretty much peeled the bed up. Let's see, you can show you back from the back. So that's not the main issue because I can just pound that shit back in and then, you know, one day get my friend to just weld the welds back, you know, so it's not a big deal about that one. My personal question to you, Steve, is that, well, one, I think on my way home, because I mean I thought it was drivable, it didn't look like there was any damage. I checked, nothing. Well, I thought nothing was bent, and we'll get to that in just a second. But this tire is where he hit it, and it was a Lexus GS something or other. Long story short is that I was making a left turn. There was a lot of traffic, and one of the far lane, there wasn't any traffic. Yet the close lane there was. There's, you know, two lanes, so I'm making a left turn, going through the two lanes. This lane closest to me had a bunch of traffic. I had some lady stop to let me go through. The further lane was still moving, cars coming down the road. And so when I freaking went through, I guess, no, because I was looking for cars on that far lane. I guess I didn't see him or whatnot, and or he was speeding and he just barreled down into me, dude. And his front end went like directly right into this tire. So I'll try to include a picture in this video. I'm not sure how, you know what, no, I'll try. I have a picture, so I'm going to include it in this video just so you can see the damage that he did to his car, and you'll be able to see the tire. Or you know what, no, never mind, don't even worry about it. The image is on my Facebook, so look on my Facebook and you'll see the damage. But what my personal question to you is what would you do in this situation? Obviously, I mean, what I'm saying is I don't have a welder, and I kind of got into an argument with my friend that did have a welder. So my question is, how long can I go on driving like this? Okay, let me show you. Okay, so obviously you might be able to see my bump stops do not line up. So what I noticed is what ended up happening when he hit that, he literally bent the supports for the leaf springs. Both of them bent. That one, I mean, you know, I think that they were already somewhat bent. I mean, you can like kinked, but let me show you the front ones. Now you can obviously see that one's bent. See, it's bent, and you can see that it's shifted the leaf springs. It also busted the wrap on the backs of them. You can see this wrap is bent on this side. So I mean, I can try and pound that back in to keep it so that it keeps the springs together and everything like that, because that's obviously what they do. But on both sides they're bent. You can see on the far side that one's bent too, and on both sides these are bent. I mean, I'm assuming that these are bent somewhat. It might be the fronts that are bent. Tell me if you think that these look bent or not, okay? Because obviously this part attached to the frame is not bent, but I'm not sure exactly what kind of angle these have on here. So yeah, basically I know, and see, that's the funny thing is that if it's just the bend on the front ones, I can easily just grind these off, just freaking remove them, and then put new ones right here. But in all honesty, I don't want to do that just because of the fact that I'm going to be doing the 3-link on the back and the 3-link on the front soon. So my question to you is that how long, or is there any, I mean, you can see the tire sticks out on this side a little bit. On this side does not stick out as much. So I'm more curious about, believe me, because of this, I won't be off-roading a lot. So obviously I'm not worried about bouncing up and down and hitting anything. But my question is, how long, or is it possible to continue to drive on this, the bent leaf springs? Yeah, I know my suspension, the back is completely shot. You'll notice that shock absorber is not even hooked up. It's a long story. It has to do with that second gas tank, which isn't even freaking working right now. So it's complicated. But tell me if you see anything. Let me get up underneath here. because I want to see if any of this got bent. Because it looks like this tab looks like it got bent, but I'm not sure. So, I don't really see anything bent. Obviously, you'll see the grease right here, and yeah, it's got a leak somewhere. I'm not worried about that. But how long do you think I can drive, or is there any adverse conditions driving with bent spring perches and having the axle moved slightly over if I don't wheel really hard? So that's my question to you, Steve. Thanks for your time. You can see that the frame is still good, still framed, it's still good. It's just that he hit the tire and shifted the axle over. Obviously, and that's the reason why I'm asking you, is because will the drive line, will it cause any undue necessary vibrations in the drive line? You know, that's where I'm curious of. So, yeah, just let me know what you think. And obviously, you can see that perch busted from that tailpipe. Yeah, dude, you have no idea. I have so much I have to do to this truck. It's not even funny. I spend all my money on it just trying to keep it freaking in shape, and it just keeps going and going and going downhill. So I'm doing my best. You can see that I bent the original gas tank. That was when I got hung up on it. This is an example of why you need rock sliders, because I just right on top of it. So you can see it's shifted a little bit, and in your words, you would say cattywampus. So just let me know what you think, and please get back to me and tell me what you think, because what I'm going to do to get this thing back running, because like I said, this wheel was wobbling real bad on my way home, so that gave me a good indication that something's busted in here, probably the wheel bearing. So yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm just a little tired right now, and the weather's not looking too good. They said it was gonna rain. I'll work out here in the rain, I don't care, but I don't want to get anything any water and whatnot in there. And yes, I am well aware that these are mounted wrong, and that the tread is supposed to be going, it's supposed to be going the opposite direction, and I will wear this tread out very fast. I always forget to tell them what side of the tire it is, because I always forget that these are one-way tires. So yeah, okay. So I really appreciate this, Steve. Thanks for watching. Get back at me, let me know what you think. I'll be fixing that wheel bearing soon, so go back home, doggy. Oh, doggies. I just hope you don't get hurt. But yeah, so get back to me. I really appreciate it, Steve. Thanks.